Yo, what's up, Pumpkin Pro? How's it going? What's up, BB Gun? Good to see ya. Happy Friday. Yeah, that's right. Gotta crank this guy up. What's up, Cross? Hope you're feeling better today, man. What's up, Arthur? Good to see ya. Oh, my glasses are kind of dirty. Maybe I'll remember to clean them. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yo, what's up, Matios? How's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. Welcome to Strim, where I play the Hogs. The one where I play the Hogs. That's what we're here for. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Bow, 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 bow.
I'm starting to feel his presence. Let's go. I have to be careful not to get caught up in this sin. Omega.
Still trying to survive? No, did it get worse than yesterday? I don't think I lifted the unfunny ban, no. Are you just dying to make a not great joke? What's up, Kale? How's it going? Hello, Muhammad. No? Oh, okay. Well, then that's good. Doing well. What's up, Sonic Blast? Low-key spent all sleeping yesterday to feel better. That's the best way to do it. My thoughts on PB&Js? They're great. Jelly's just a lot of sugar. I'd rather spend my sugar on other things at the moment. But PB&Js carried me through a lot of swim practices. Because junior and senior year of high school, I would have to go in for a 0-hour class, so I would have, instead of 8 classes a day, I would have 9. Because I had to take an extra one. And then after school, I would have swim practice, and then there'd be an awkward half hour or so between the end of swim practice and when swim lessons started, which I also did. So I would have like a PB&J for lunch with some stuff, and then my mom always packed me an extra PB&J to have in between swim practice and whatever the other thing is. Peanut butter is terrible because I'm allergic. Well, yes, that would not be good. Yo, I'd say what up, Beats, but we kind of been DMing all day. We've been chatting, so I already know what you're up to. But I guess I can say, how are you doing? Also, what's up, Seaside? How's it going? Nice. GJ dropping the 38 months. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Yo, this might be a crazy statement, but I might be feeling some Shadow Generations today. Might be a crazy statement, but I've had to play some Shadow Gens for some shorts, and I'm thinking maybe at the end of stream, I don't know. What's up, Gail? The 65 streak, nuts. Definitely not hypersonic. I wouldn't be against playing more roguelike, though. All stories just takes a lot of time, and I don't stream for a super long amount of time. I would love for the streams to be longer. It just doesn't work with the schedule right now if I want to keep the YouTube going. Something small for Shadow Gens for April. Oh, gee. What could that be? Omega can grind on rails on every game he's in. Every game he's playable, that is. But no, I have maxed out the content of the Hypersonic mod, so there would be no reason for me to stream Hypersonic. In my value of not just turning into fishing on Game Banana as much as possible, trying to find something that seems remotely interesting and playing through it on stream for the sake of having a YouTube video every day. I found doing shorts to be the much better daily content route, so.
Let's go.
Well, one of the most important things of streams is doing something, like, with a goal. Because then, like, obviously the people who are watching, it's like, oh, okay, we have this goal that we are obtaining. But just, like, playing through Hypersonic is just, like, there's no real goal there. Because I've already showed it off twice. Is there a reason as to why the cost to name a Chow on Twitch is so specific? I don't know. Is there? Oh, he made it. Chris, I'd check your emote list. I've got something exciting for you. Yeah. It's what happens when you're trying to grow to that, you know, the general public actually cares about you, is it's a really easy trap to fall into, is just find the next interesting mod, make a video on it, find an interesting mod, make a video on it. I like it being part of the content, but I don't want it to be everything I do. Your emote list. What's up, DBZ? Doing well, man. Hope your stream went well. Omega is playable in Sonic Heroes, and he's also playable in Shadow 05. Because, I mean, this has to be common knowledge, right? That you can plug a second controller into the GameCube for Shadow 05, and it allows you to, it allows a second player to control the co-op character. Which is funny, because that makes it, like, one of the few games where you can, like, homing attack with Rouge. Because all the characters have, like, the basic homing attack and then a punch combo.
There's no other way ahead. I guess I've got to break down the door.
I had to do that a lot since I was on little brother duty, when my older bro would play through the game. Unleashed is fine. When the animations aren't tweaking, I think they're pretty good in that game. Yo, what's up, Marco? I am practicing to speedrun all stories in P-06. Yep, you got your brow emote. Oh my god, I keep getting this extra core so consistently now. Which, for this new route, the extra core is bad. Because you just, yeah, you barely have enough time to get to that grab all. Maybe I could activate it a little bit earlier. I don't know. Whoa. Whoa. Overshot the fuck out of that. Oh my god, is this end of the world? Yo, Beats, when are we rebaking the end of the world lighting? See, that is so much nicer. But you also have to be careful of the other direction of having the 4 core instead of 3. Because you kill those enemies too fast, your ESP mode can eat them. And then you don't have them for here. You've been recently getting into 006? Oh. Yeah, the Marza running animations are very good.
These enemies look like they're guarding that door. Getting rid of them.
One regular viewer of mine caught your Wave Ocean speedrun. Yo, what up, Esther? How's it going? Sleepy? Yeah. Looks like I need to wipe out the enemies. Oh, you did it, buddy. Yo, let's go. Is that peak mentioned in one of your assignments? So I asked the autism. I like how the boost looks in Generations, which I guess is also unleashed. I don't know if there's actually any difference. I am doing well. Use Pokemon names? Wow, what a nerd. Obviously, like the Giga Chad I am, I'd use sports teams, and I'd get stuck at 1. Yo, what up, Philip? How you doing, bro? How's the alcohol treating you? Games programming lecturer. Goals going good? What goals? Not treating me today? That's for tomorrow? Wait, you're telling me a college student on a Friday night is not drinking? Are you okay? Yeah, the pose is cool. You're not? Well, we already knew that. You are studying? What, you got a test tomorrow? You know the alcohol is just gonna delete all of the information out of your brain, right? Or do you have a test Yeah, if you have a test on Saturday, that's brutal. Yo, what up, Vex?
Sonic, leave this up to me. You go after Lee.
But I agree with what Vex says. If it's reading comprehension, just read the bar menu.
The ground here's unstable with lava. It's
Oh, you know.
because of heat.
It's really hot today. It's 90 Fahrenheit here. For my Celsius nights, that's probably... I'm gonna guesstimate 28 Celsius. Maybe 30 Celsius. Yeah, it's getting hot. Then I'm sure some front's gonna come through and it's gonna be like 40 degrees. What's up, Max? It was snowing here on Monday. I live in the Midwest United States. That's how it be. Preps you for every climate, every condition. I can move anywhere from Antarctica to the Sahara Desert, and I'll be set. Well, I would know how to live. I don't know if it'd necessarily be a good thing. Or nice. Present your bachelor's thesis? Yo, let's go.
My way, Iblis.
Why Sonic P-06 is the best game ever created.
Iblis.
An essay in 3 parts. Stream content or fitness goals? They're going in the right direction. Albeit slowly. Cookies are just so good, man. And I have a girlfriend that's obsessed with eating out and sweet treats, so... It naturally makes me want to do it too. Not that I'm complaining. Well, I guess I am complaining, but, like, I'm complaining ironically, I think. What's up, Nashahara? What's up, Tony Cashers, your first Stelmo stream, and your last.
Is that the power of Iblis?
This is actually my final stream. I'm retiring for...
Get closer and use my power.
until Monday, probably. Then I'll unretire.
Let's go!
Let's go! Yep, sorry, last P-06 stream of the week. Oh, I didn't even shuffle the playlist. Silly me. What am I doing?
To find silver fast.
No! No! This can't be happening! I don't even know what's going on! What? What am I fighting for? Mario Kart and alcohol with friends, a crazy combo. Dude, when me and my college roommates got hooked on Mario Kart 8, it was over for like
Be careful. They'll charge
a solid 4 or 5 months. It was just constant rotation because there were 5 of us, so loser would always tap out. And of course, I was the final boss. And then probably after about, no joke, like we probably played 100 hours of Mario Kart in the span of like 2 weeks. And on week 3, the god bled. I started getting beat consistently.
Hey, are you trying to crash on purpose?
Does it make a premium subscription with ads and without ads? Well, considering that other subscription models do that, I won't be surprised if that's the case. I can't wait to get AI-generated ads of fake products that are used to scam me. And prawn ads, that's gonna be so sick. Actually getting slimed. The Nickelodeon slime.
That was so.
Kind of making me feel better. I'm watching your stream while setting up Unleashed Recompiled. Also going through from a heartbreak after a breakup. Damn, dude, that is that's rough. I feel for you. Well, the goal of the stream's always to make your day just a little better, no matter what's happening. So I hope I can do that for you. And while Unleashed might not be able to do it, maybe it'll do it for you. I don't know. There are Coca-Cola ads made with AI. I know that. What is that disproving? Am I wearing it there already? Well, see, to go mathematician on ya, folks on the internet fall for the common fallacy of n implies n plus 1. Just because I say one thing doesn't mean I don't think the other thing exists. Unleashed is very good. Even the night levels are kind of neat. Ooh. Objects in this game just be objects, you know? Nope. This is Sonic's story. What's up, Jintogi? This is also the wrong tower, so I did do the right thing. You threw me off, Philip. I'm blaming you for that one. How big Dr. Pepper is better? I don't know, man. Diet caffeine-free Coke's kinda good. You're making me just feeling life, dude? Hell yeah, man. The downs make the ups feel better. As much as they suck, the variety of life is what keeps it interesting, you know? Like my idol Pitbull says, every day above ground is a great day. Castle Skip did get mogged. Or maybe it's a Castle Skip megged. Pitbull, been there, done that. Goddamn right. All right. Here we go.
The battleship will take off any minute. Tails, Knuckles,
Do, 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 do. I do need a Pitbull rendition of City Escape. That'd be so awesome. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Don't be sassing my man Pitbull like that. He has much better taste. The most badass thing ever to me with Pitbull is that I went to a Pitbull concert, and it was probably like either that or Nickelback was probably like the most degen concert, like with a bunch of like fucking 13-year-olds drinking. Like, it's so funny, like, being older now, and it's just like, man, I don't know how I got away with certain actions I partook, because, like, how some of these kids have these fake IDs and get drinks when they literally look like they just came out of the womb shocks me. But the most badass thing is that obviously the kids are there just to, like, hear party songs and do drugs. And before Pitbull's final song, he does a whole thing, and like it's legitimately super cool that he helps out underdeveloped countries and uses, I believe it's a third of the proceeds he gets from his tours, like his concert tickets. He uses it to help fund building schools and like getting better education in underdeveloped areas of the world. And he does like a whole speech about it on stage and goes through the whole thing. And about halfway through, like, all the young kids naturally started booing because they were super fucked up and just wanted to hear the fun party music again. And he just kept going like a fucking badass. Mad respect for Pitbull.
Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser? Knuckles, thanks. All right.
Favorite stage from any game? It's pretty hard to beat the vibes of the village segment from RE4. Like, that's like quintessential video game. But something that's actually a level, probably Boomer Kuwanger's stage in Mega Man X. Left the biggest impression on me of all the stages in the game. I also really like Armored Armadillo's stage from that game as well. Gormless Horse with the 40! Talk about a legacy viewer right there, man. Thank you so much for the support with Prime. Appreciate you. Do I run this again? Nah, I trust. He's been there, done that. It's true. On the complete opposite end of the spectrum, my favorite part is it's like, obviously he has a team of girls who are just like dancing and grinding and like just essentially being just hoes on stage. And my favorite part is it was the end of the final song, and not 5 seconds after the final song was over, he was like, I'd like to give a special shout out to all my dancers, and he like gave them all a very proper handshake and all of that. It was so funny. It was cool, but like just the total whiplash was hilarious. The Stummo Kuwanger stage? Hey, I'm proud to be a boomer. I see, after getting a peek into what it's like to be a teenager in this day and age through my Twitch chats and just general internet posts, I think I'm very happy where I'm at. They're professionals. It's true, man. I was watching them the whole time. I mean, and we've never been more divided. Check out my YouTube video. Gen Z, the broken generation. And it's like one of those black thumbnails with two people. And it's the white words, except one of the white words has like a red box behind it, you know? Gen Z is a misunderstood masterpiece. I make fun of that video so much, but I do have mad respect for the guy who created it. Like, how do you talk about a game that underwhelming for 7 hours? Rather than Bon Jovi? Well, if you like the Crush 40 music more than Bon Jovi music, that makes sense.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up!
Yeah. Dude, and that's the sad thing is, like, the more times I play through Unleash's day stages and I play Rooftop Run, the less and less I like Unleash's Rooftop Run. Like, Sonic Gens, the Gens rendition, it just has such better pacing and flow. And, like, the only thing the Unleash stage beats it out is, like, the run up the clock tower, where you run around the clock face and then spiral down. I think Gens is a little bit too quick with that, but, like, God, the rest of the Gens level is just so good. Didn't a Bon Jovi make Shadow songs in SA1? That's a... Well, that's a sentence. Jens Glazer eye roll emoji. Dude, it's true. I'm immune to the Glazer comments. I do enjoy the human condition of you like this too much, so your opinion is invalid. I tease Amazon on that and Rev on that for Frontiers in 06. But I think all that kind of demonstrates, like with Rev, is that just they and I like very different types of video games. Like seeing the through line of what makes a video game fun to them is very different. Dude, when does bro stop talking about P-06? I get one of those at least every other day now. Bon Jovi is a famous rock singer from the 70s. And I guess a band, but that was at the time where all the bands were just like named after their singer or guitarist. Like Van Halen's also one. Or Heart. Well, it's more just the shorts, you know, because it could be someone who's never seen me before. Or sorry, 80s singer. My bad, my bad. My apologies to all the 80s kids out there. I keep forgetting that the music was better in the 70s than the 80s. I'm hungry like a wolf. That's how I was able to get the hit a 100% accuracy on a song in Rock Band 2 achievement. Because for some reason, the expert baseline for Hungry Like a Wolf was just hitting green notes over and over again. Oh, that's cool. What a resume? No, you don't know Resume until you realize that Stuart Copeland, who is the drummer for The Police, made fucking Spyro 1 soundtrack. And there's a documentary video where the dude talks about like how he made the Spyro 1 soundtrack, and he makes a demo song, and it's absolute heat. And then he just turns back to the camera and goes, "I get paid for this." Like, dude's a fucking badass. I love him. As a seasoned R&B player, sounds about right. It's true. The cops need rhythm, Philip. Am I gonna see the Mario movie? I hope to. Windows 11 stutter, you love to see it. Because it's better than whatever the OG game was. Granted, that's not a really high bar that 06 sets. I talk about all the time, like, how I do my best to extrapolate, like, actual criticism, because not everybody is raised the same way, or is raised socially the same way, so they convey their ideas in different ways, some in which may be more rude than others. And then there are comments that exist that are just hate comments for the sake of wanting to, knock you down a peg, I guess. But it's more so just, like, because the easiest way to gain power over someone on the internet, or I should say gain power over someone on the internet, is just being more correct than them about something. It sort of, like, gives the illusion that you have more power over them because they got a thing wrong and you got a thing right. Which, like, okay. Great. You were more right than me about a thing. Or, like, it's just the natural thing. You, as a human, and I do this too, like, you just hate people who, I don't want to say are more successful, but I want to say maybe, like, as you perceive as more successful in a particular area, because you want to knock them down and elevate yourself, you know? Which is a very, very difficult habit to break, and something that I am still working on. But anyway, after that philosophical mumbo-jumbo, let's get going. Yo, Melon! How was your stream, dude?
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Yeah, but in general, you know, when I'm just out here thrusting, you know, all these shorts onto people that aren't necessarily asking for them, there are gonna be some people that they just do not resonate with. And that's fine. That's the price to pay for growing the channels, which is fine. Not much, dude. How was your stream? If it wasn't for Mesopotamia, true, dude. If that fucking bacteria 4.5 million years ago didn't accidentally get RNG eyes, then we would have been cooked.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
What about Triple Trouble 16-bit? I missed it. You're known as an unleashed glazer to your friends? Uh-oh.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Well, good luck here. This is from a genuine statement, is that, like, I poke fun at Unleashed all the time. So, like, if that's not something you wanna deal with, I do not recommend being here. And that's not like an I'm better than you. That's like a legit, this is not your place. Nah. I thought I might have been able to save that, but rip. Playing a weird, trippy Minecraft clone called Lucid Blocks. Well, Lucid Blocks checks out. I'm gonna lie. Retailer 6 is amazing. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. I kind of feel a bit ashamed, like, missing out on all this Koban Armani nostalgia. Because he kind of seems like what I think, at least for me, is like Chugga Conroy is for Nintendo games, is Kobanomani was like the Chugga Conroy for Sonic games. And like, I watched, I think, one of his Sonic Heroes things, and that was about it.
That was close.
He did make the absolute genius move, though, of using Evil Foundry's music for his intro.
Go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
I also kind of friendly fire Unleashed because of Empire City Day. It's funny you say that because Empire City Day is a stage that I like more and more now than I used to.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
It still absolutely has the most of the stage is a chaser segment and an interceptor segment problem.
That way.
But if you play it in the Unleashed project, then that's not a problem at all.
Darn, we're not gonna make it.
What's up, Avatar? Does the game look like it's lagging for you guys? For some reason on my stream preview, it looks like it's lagging, but I haven't seen anyone say anything about it, so I'm unsure.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just because OBS is out of focus. It's saving on resources on the preview. Looks good? Okay, awesome. It's smooth. Good to hear. Good to hear. Just wanted to check. I wonder why. I guess maybe when I updated OBS, it added a setting or accidentally changed the setting that, like, it halves the frame rate for the preview to save on resources or something. I'm trying to look at other elements. Well, I guess I can't really look at, like, my direct webcam feed because my direct webcam feed is taken to OBS. And my webcam is only 30 FPS, so... Well, there were a couple games between between Sonic Gens and Forces. Unleash's Drift is interesting because I think it's one of the few instances in a more modern Sonic game of substance over style. Because, like, especially Empire City and, like, Atabat and, of course, like, the Missouri Act 2 stage, they all really test your knowledge of how the drift works. But, like, they're kind of meant to be little... I wouldn't say Missouri 2, but definitely Empire City Day is meant to be, like, this spectacle. You do this really cool drift thing around. So... kind of funny that I guess it's a normal trend that, like, more nuanced Sonic elements became simpler over time, but the drift is just one of the funny ones to me. Anyway, chat, word, White Acropolis, get your cat gems, cat jams, cat jams, stone jams out. In addition, exclamation mark jam and jam in the chat, and I bought Parlon with us, and let's rave. Oh, Matios, I'm gonna murder your fun. So, what did you gain from saying skill issue? Do you feel better now? Break all my plugins? Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't even think that's an opinion. Like, that's just straight up. It's like a car. But the problem is you're not on a racetrack.
Jump! Okay, let's head straight to Eggman's base. It looks like that container will explode, but I gotta be careful when I break it. If I could move without being caught by the searchlights, I'll be able to get to Eggman.
Well, then what was the point of saying it in the first place? Because that's like the only point to say skill issue is to make you feel better and the other person feel worse.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs. Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact. If they lock onto you, you've got to shake them.
This is Sonic Project 06. It's a from-the-ground-up remake in a completely different engine of Sonic 06. It currently has all of Sonic's stages, all of Shadow's stages, and all of Silver's stages. With more coming soon, TM.
Just made it.
Well, okay, I guess since there are new viewers, I can give my nuanced opinion on Unleashed, is that I enjoy the daytime stages, I love how the game looks, I love the game's music, and I love the game's story. What I don't like is the 60% of the game where you're playing a mediocre gameplay style. That is completely antithetical to, like, a Sonic game. And that I think a better version of the day stages exists in the Unleashed projects, but that's not, like, recompiled or the Unleashed project's fault, it's just how mechanics work. Let's get the 360! Whoo! Yeah, P-06 is dope. Play most of the games in the order of release? Oh, wow. What game are you at? Yeah, P-06 is dope. Do you have opinions about Sonic Unleashed? I literally just said them. Unless that's a meme. And then I just got baited. Bait successful.
I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me.
Oh, the Gen's drift animation is ass cheeks. Like, it's so bad. Unleashed's drift is definitely better looking.
Okay, let's blast through here.
Oh, don't worry. I am fully aware that there are folks that enjoy the Werehog. Alright, I gotta focus for a sec, because my homing attack's messed up there, so I couldn't do the skip. Because there was an actual, like, good and accessible way to play a very well-made version of it with Unleashed recompiled. Before Unleashed recompiled, it's weird to say, because, like, I figure it'd be common knowledge, but I guess recompiled is a year old. Is that, like, it was maybe not for someone like me, but it was, I'm just gonna reset. This run is trash. Recompile, or before recompiled, setting up 60 FPS Sonic Unleashed gaming was pretty cumbersome unless you had an Xbox Series S or X. Because they added backwards compatibility for Sonic Unleashed to that. But, like, setting up Xenia 60 FPS was pretty tough, and even then you needed mods to make it, like, somewhat accurate to the original game. Unleashed recompiled completely changed that. You got to play Sonic Unleashed without technical limitations and nice quality of life options. That and Unleashed is, like, kind of a weird middle ground between adventure and boost, so it's got that adventure nostalgia that is absolutely running rampant on the internet right now. Backing it up. Oh yeah, the drift's a no-brainer in gens.
The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit. Whoa, that's a big one. Whew, that was close. Jump. Tails, go ahead and
I don't know about that.
get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right
That is the first time I've ever heard of that. That sounds like some bullshit spread. There's a common thing that folks wish that the werehog was with Knuckles. Was Knuckles instead.
Sonic, Eggman's battleship went that way.
But I doubt that because they made Adventure 3 2 years prior.
Darn, we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Anyway, what I was saying before is that I absolutely understand that there are folks who will fight to the death that the werehog is good. And it's like, no matter how good the werehog can be on paper or with enough time and practice, overall it's just unwanted in a Sonic game.
Elise, hang in there.
There's some, yeah. There always are some, but like I'm not gonna pretend that it's like a big amount.
That was incredible.
Hello, Astro. I have great Sonic opinions. That's not what the shorts comments would tell you. It's honestly a video topic I wanna do because through making content like so heavily on this series has reconnected me with it in a way that is so different, and I think about almost every single Sonic game differently than I did prior to making content on the series. Gained a greater appreciation for some, think worse of others. I don't know. I think it'd be fun to really sit down and talk about it. Well, it's sort of that the werehog gameplay absolutely eclipses the hedgehog gameplay on a first run through. Like, Eggman Land is not a 30-minute level because of the hedgehog sections on your first run. And that's funny because I think it's one of the better ones since you're mostly focused on platforming with the werehog in that. But anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat gems, Stelma gems out. Additional exclamation mark, jam, and checking out about part along with us, and let's raid. Why do you? Like, me? For what? The concept of it is good? But, like, what does that even mean? Like, just that Sonic has a transformation at night?
Now that's a big snowball.
And I'm also saying that coming from a person that I actually very much enjoy annoying things existing in video games because, like, that's what makes video games fun, is that there's friction that you need to overcome as the player. If there's no friction in the video game, then there's no challenge and the game becomes really boring. But Unleashed has too much friction. Like, it still has the adventure problem of, like, the carrot on the stick with the Sonic gameplay in all of the games. That, like, kind of forces you to play through the other parts just to get back to the fun stuff. I don't know, Nayland.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
And whether or not you like those alternative gameplay styles determines whether or not you like the game because of how much emphasis they put on it. Like, this isn't the gummy ship in Kingdom Hearts, where you're doing a lot more Sora beating shit with a key than you are doing the gummy ship stuff. On a normal playthrough, obviously, because you can, like, there's, like, tons of extra missions and shit you can do.
Sweet.
Because, like, I get the idea that you're not... I almost want to say that it could be like a design choice that you're not meant to like the Werehog because it so contrasts Sonic's gameplay, that it's like, because, you know, he's evil and he's got the dark Gaia energy and it's like, grr, I hate this, I want to be Sonic again. But it takes up so much of the gameplay of the runtime of the story. And then, of course, you know, you have to go back into Werehog stages because you probably don't have enough sun medals for Atabat. Which, God, the medals unlocking the main story stages was just 100%, I think, a mistake. Alrighty, chat, let's get the 360! Whoo! I actually think it would have made a lot more sense if there were a high medal requirement for Eggman Land than there would have been for Atabat. Because I could think one way of why Atabat's medal requirement was so much higher, like a way you could think about it, is it's like, okay, Atabat is a degree up in difficulty in terms of levels for Day Sonic, so they wanted you to get a lot of practice playing the previous levels in order to get better at the game, so, you know, you could withstand the challenge of Atabat. Except, oops, most of the sun medals are in the Werehog stages, so that didn't quite work out. But if there were a high medal requirement for Eggman Land, then I think it would make a lot more sense. As it's like you're going around the world, you're finding all the shit, you're playing through all these levels over and over and over again, so now you have the final big challenge of Eggman Land. But that's not how it plays out, unfortunately. Oh, yeah. Well, obviously, if you know you have to collect them, then it's not going to be as big of a problem. All right, see you, Melon. Good luck on your Sonic Series marathon. That's great, man. I'm not arguing with you on your enjoyment. I can't stop you, and nor do I want to stop you from enjoying something that you enjoy. That's not what I'm talking about.
That tornado's carrying a car.
Yeah, quick time events. That was just an unfortunate time in gaming with quick time events. Because everyone looked at RE4 and was like, hey, that game has quick time events. I bet that's what people like about it. But yeah, you personally enjoying the Werehog is not going to stop me from critiquing the Werehog. Like, but that's great. Like how every time I play Sonic Heroes and I have majority of the chat dogging on it, like it doesn't stop me from liking it, but... no, I haven't.
Lava shoots up from that fiery ground. Gotta be careful not to fall off here. Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head. Gotta hit it once when it comes into view.
See, but you know what's kind of annoying about that, comparing the Werehog to Kingdom Hearts, is that Kingdom Hearts rewards you for actually having diverse gameplay. Because one of the things I bring up in my Unleashed video, which I have an Unleashed video on my main channel, and I actually watched it recently, and it's one of the videos that, like, I personally am still very happy with. I think out of pretty much all of them from that time of my channel, it holds up the best. So I still recommend giving it a watch if you want less ums and ahs about my opinion on the game. Is that, like, the Werehog combat is not the issue with the Werehog. The issue comes in the design around the combat, and that, one, every combat skill that isn't a basic skill has to be... it's optional. So... theoretically, you can get through the entire game without upgrading the combat stat on the Werehog once. So Sonic Team decided that because of that, they couldn't make enemies that took advantage of exploiting those weaknesses and forcing you to do different combat moves in order to defeat them. Because I remember, like, when I was young and I played Unleashed, once I unlocked the, like, spinning attack where it's like XX, like Y or something, and the Werehog does this big spin, literally just spam that the entire game because all of the enemies could be defeated that way. And it was, like, the most efficient way for defeating the enemies. Because nothing in the game, the enemies nor the combat thing, incentivized me to want to do other moves. Whereas something like Kingdom Hearts, yeah, you can play on standard mode and hit the X button to just mash your way through everything, but you have the different Keyblades that have different benefits. You have all the different abilities that give you different benefits. Like, you have incentive in Kingdom Hearts 2 specifically using, like, the drive forms, because they give you intrinsic benefits to Sora if you use your drive forms enough. And the drive forms give you a little taste and force you to use different aspects of Sora's arsenal.
Making a comparison in 13 months seems like a fun parallel.
True, Dono. Thank you so much for the 13 with Prime, man. I appreciate it. Additionally, defeating enemies in Kingdom Hearts gives you resources and experience. And what does killing enemies in Unleashed do? Yeah, you get a little bit of experience. But building a combo in Unleashed, which it has a, like, huge stylized, like, combo count, so it's, like, something that the devs wanted you to do, it gives you more Unleashed bar. That's all it does. When, like, the one simple switch flip of the higher your combo, the more experience that you'd get from defeating enemies would have been so massive. Because not only does the Werehog, like, his stats have insane experience requirements, but that naturally makes me want to unlock more combos to find different ways to combo enemies faster and for longer. So that I would get more experience, so that I could unlock more combos, and that, literally, that simple change. Like, a conceptually simple change. I don't know how massive it would be, like, on the other side of the fence to do it, but... yeah, dude, KH2 is awesome. I love that game.
Too easy. No sweat.
Like, because especially when Unleashed Recompiled was more new, most of the defense of the Werehog is like, well, you just have to make your own fun and figuring out, like, and make your own combos. And it's like, if you have that much intrinsic motivation to do that with the Werehog, why are you spending your time playing the Werehog? Like, go start a business, because, like, you, my friend, like, and I'm not even being hyperbolic or, like, snarky or anything, you have a massive amount of intrinsic motivation, which is very good if you want to start your own business. But, like, there's just nothing. There's no real reward to comboing enemies. Like, the reward comes from beating them until they are dead. And then moving on to the next enemy and killing that enemy until it's dead. Yeah. Like most other beat-em-ups, like fucking Arkham, the Arkham games do that too. Because, like, literally in my Unleashed video, I'm like, just unlock the spinning needle attack and the where-wheel rush, and you don't need to use anything else. Other than maybe, like, the missile punch for bosses. But it's also half a game. The Werehog is half of the game. So, like, not all the development time was spent on it.
This Lotus can be used as a trampoline.
If I could improve the boost formula, what would I change? What I think would improve the boost formula is an iteration on Shadow Gens. Ever since Sonic Lost World,
So happy.
it is kind of felt like instead of all of the actions you do as Sonic or another Sonic character, instead of them feeling like they flow together, it feels like you're in different states. It's like, oh, I am running. Oh, now I am boosting. Oh, now I am jumping. Like, gone are the days of being able to do a boost jump because everything is at a set speed. So, like, bringing back the more Hedgehog Engine 1 style of the boost being something to extend your speed rather than be a different set speed would be fantastic. And also, like, making the level, like, giving the levels more adventure-style openness. Kind of like what Kingdom Valley Act 1 and Chaos Island Act 1 do in Shadow Gens. And also just making the air boost better would be very helpful. So that way spear gliding would, a mechanic like spear gliding would be less of a crutch and more of just an extension of what you can already do.
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use my power. Hey, not bad.
How do you improve the adventure formula? Make every character an extension of Sonic by giving them 1 or 2 unique abilities to make them stand out. And make every level go from point A to point B. Or a fun twist on it, like the White Acropolis Searchlight thing. Add boost, yo! His writing is fire?
Let's try going up.
Who knows? I've got a couple rant videos banked up, and that was a pretty passionate one about Unleashed, so it may make its way to the second channel. Starting in April. That was really sad. I really want to do a run, so I'm just gonna keep going. This could be made up for a solid, like, 103. Even though messing up there was pretty bad. Oh my god. Castle skip Pog, I guess? Man.
Gotta be careful not to fall off here.
What's the Spyro game where you have the tether between you and Cinder? That's the only Spyro game I've ever played. And I remember, I think it's like called Year of the Dragon. And apparently it's like actually a terrible game, but it's the only one I've ever played.
That's a lot of enemies.
Dawn of the Dragon, that's what it is.
You go after Elise. Silver.
I did think it was really cool. I'm just a sucker for like RPG elements in games, so it was cool that you were able to like level up the elements that Cinder and Spyro could use. Though the game was very confusing to me, since I think it's like the second game in the reboot series or whatever it is.
Yes.
Oh no, it's actually a fun game? Oh, interesting. Dude from Skylanders. Crazy. One of my newer friends was in the Skylanders. I think. He at least talked about it with me. I never did that, though. I also didn't have a Wii U until Smash, and I would have been... I think Smash was a year? No, it was like maybe 6 months old when I got the Wii U. So I would have been 16.
Just made it.
So Skylanders didn't really appeal to me. Didn't stop me from getting a Zero Suit Samus and Pikachu amiibo, though. Though, I was really stupid in that I'm pretty sure I've never opened my Zero Suit Samus one. But I ripped the top of the boxes off because the shelf I wanted to put them on in their boxes, it was a cubby, and they didn't fit, so I just ripped off the top, not realizing how valuable... Well, Zero Suit Samus and Pikachu are really common amiibos, but it does kind of suck that I don't have the packaging and it's an original edition.
This mysterious ball has
Who knows? Maybe I'll be famous one day and I can just sign them and sell them for $10. Here, you can have my signature on Pikachu's ass.
Sonic, there must be a switch for the door. Leave it up to
I would love to play through both the, like, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy and the Spyro Reignited Trilogy. I think those would be fun streams.
Just wait, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You are a big help. Dang it! When the door opens, it activates the robots. Tails, Knuckles, be careful.
See you, Matios. You tried the oldest Spyro game and it wasn't bad? Wasn't the oldest Spyro game considered one of the best? So I don't think you need to hush hush about that. They're around level 8 in 3DS, let's go.
How about a little help?
Uh-oh, how about a little help?
Bring it on! I'll take them all down! Dang, where's the switch to turn off the laser?
So it was kind of bad?
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
You're not in attendance? Oh, enjoy your Friday. Enjoy your Friday then, Malik. Or are you trying to reverse psychology P-06 right now? You can't say because you don't want to be caught? What does that mean? What's up, Vault? What'd you miss? Commentated P-06 gameplay? Holy crap, man. I said so many words in such a little amount of time that my throat's kind of sore now. Woo-wee! Yeah. In Gemless. So the category where you play Sonic but without the gems, it actually is faster to go on the ball. Which means in last release, let's move to something. You're saying it like saying that Spyro 1 was bad is illegal. You can say that Spyro 1 is bad, bro. It's okay. Don't go bald? Oh, I'm fine with going bald. I always wear hats anyway. What's up, KJ? How's it going? Your favorite Sonic streamer? You said this last time. I don't see Alpha or Emerald anywhere, man. You're bald currently? Let's go. You didn't get what I mean? I tried playing the oldest Spyro game and it wasn't bad. Shush. No, I meant I can't say it because I don't want to be caught. What am I supposed to get? Because now you got me curious.
Shoot, I have to let Sonic know right away.
It wasn't legal? You could have just not said, like, not been sus, and I wouldn't have thought anything of it.
Well, not bad.
I'll show you my real power. Dr. Eggman, what is he up to?
Yep. Oh, it was time to go bald. Less maintenance to worry about? Yeah. I just hope your head doesn't get sunburned. What's up, Edge Player? You beated Sonic 06 before? Okay. Cool. No, my grandpa had a full head of hair all the way until he died. My mom's dad. So, like, I definitely have no...
Security's really high.
I'd definitely... too late.
You're going to have to use
Finkeel, I already called the FBI. They're en route as we speak. Sony's already got your phone number. P-06's most flawed character is Omega, for sure. Not touching 06 again as a console player? I don't blame you. You can get sunburn? Never experienced it? That's nice. Oh yeah, Sonic is like the perfect example of all of P-06's improved movement systems, like between all his different abilities. Yo, thanks for the raid, NASCAR? What's up, guys? How's it going? I didn't even know you could raid on YouTube. That's cool. What up? What up? Oh, not a Sonic channel. That's what it means. Yo, thanks for the raid, bro. How you doing? Hello, hello, everybody. If you don't know me, I'm Stumble98, most well-known for yapping every day about this game, Sonic Project 06. If you haven't checked it out, it's completely free. It's a fan game, and it makes 06 good, so. What up, everybody? How's it going? D-Style, Conducts, X-Man. Oh. I was too busy reading the raid. I wasn't reading my key set. What were you doing, Sonic Heroes? Also another speedrunner? It's cute that you call me a speedrunner, since I don't like speedrunning. It's sort of like a soft rule raiser, but like, don't really talk about or mention the view count. Because like, while I do care about my view count and shit, it's not important during the stream. What's important is that regardless if there's one person here, 100 people here, 1,000 people here, 10,000 people here, I'm offering as high quality of a show as I can to the people who are experiencing it. So, yeah. Don't need to worry about view count, just enjoy it if you enjoy. What do I like besides money? You think I only like money? I like spending money.
We're getting close to the extraction point.
I think I can now.
Hey, I appreciate that you think so. It took until last week for me to finally admit to myself that the content I create is good. Not great, not amazing, but like it's good. But I still have that insatiable desire to continue improving and never stopping. Nah, I like Haley because she makes money, and I like Bonzo because he also makes money through pets. Ice cream is pretty good. What do I like besides P-06 and money-related topics? I like subscribing to YouTube channels. And I adore it when people subscribe to my YouTube channel, let me tell you. Yeah. Welcome back.
Not even a challenge.
$1 bonzillion, it's true. Will I ever do a speed strats video? I've done videos showcasing different speedrun tricks, yeah. I've also currently have 2 of a 3-part series where I compare the speedruns of the original game of Sonic 06 to Project 06. And folks seem to really like that. Silver part coming soon. Hey, I'm really glad you like it. It does mean a ton. And I do my best to internalize every compliment. Short temporary Castle Crashers. The Castle Crashers with Goku Chat, who are my internet friends. How much money did that pet video make you? I mean, do we gotta bring that up? Yeah, I'm glad you guys do. I wasn't fishing for compliments or anything, but I appreciate that you guys enjoy what I do. I enjoy doing what I do, so mutually beneficial. Hey, congrats on your views, man. I will be excited to finally have the time to make some rant videos again and just have more long-form videos on the second channel in general. I've just been really focused. I've had a lot of, well, combined with February being what it was and me being out of commission for as long as I was. Yo, sick. This run's absolute garbage, but I'm gonna finish it out before I do the next one. My favorite Sonic Remaster game? Like, of all fan games and everything, or just the official stuff? Because there's only, like, 3, right? I guess 4. From kindergarten and hop on Castle Crashers? God, I'm old. There was someone in the P-06 modding Discord that was working on importing Mario. Haven't seen anything from it in like a year though, so my hopes are low. But I do hope that it becomes a thing, because that would be so dope to run through, because I think 06's levels would actually work really well for Mario compared to Gens. Oh, we are 100% spoiled by the Sonic community. Very, very, very spoiled. Like, even just like how nice it is to literally just go on a website and one-click install mods and it already works and everything is just nuts. Expectations for Sonic 4? I mean, I hope it's good. I don't really set expectations for things. The only expectation I have currently is for the next official Sonic Team Sonic game to be a knockout. Because if it's not, we're just going through the motions again. Where we have like 2 good games and then maybe a good spin-off. 2.5 good games, and then we go into the shitter again. Because they want to change things up for whatever reason. My favorite fan remake of a Sonic game is Sonic P-06. I know, shocking. Considering the only other ones, unless you count like Sonic 3 Air. If you count Sonic 3 Air, then that one is the clear winner by a country mile.
Guess that was all
right. There's a P-06 mod made by Beats, who is on the P-06 team to put Unleash Sonic into the game, and he has the boost. I do like the game, thankfully.
I can't fall off here.
I'm very happy that the game I became known for is not like one of my favoriteest games of all time ever because I think it allowed me to have a better relationship with it and doing it all the time. Because I feel if I would have gotten recognized for one of my favorite games, it would very much diminish how much fun I would have with said game. Mega Mix Mania on the top 5? Like, top 5 Sonic fan projects? Absolutely. I don't know what else is on the top 5 other than, like, P-06 and SRB2. I don't I don't know what the other 2 spots are, but I'm sure there's something there. The roguelike mod, for sure. Considering that there's literally nothing like it for anything else. Sonic-wise. Oh, that is the most unfortunate timing. Yeah. Made me famous. I'm flattered. I hope for anything, I hope that the next Sonic game has Shadow Generations, like, gameplay systems with the good things of Sonic Frontiers and not the bad stuff. Favorite character mod? Oh, we're really just going down the list, aren't we? Unleashed Recompiled for me? I mean, I extremely vastly respect what Unleashed Recompiled did. I can't say I appreciate the people in Empowered. I can't fit that many into my Honda. It's also more than that. But it's however you want to look at it, whichever way knocks you down the most, or knocks me down the most, I guess. It was like that one time when someone asked me if I ever think a piece of content I'd make would go over 1 million views, and I mentioned how, like, I think I have like 10 or 15 shorts that have over 1 million views, and they went, "No, I mean real content." So, like, fucking whatever. Shadow Reloaded is cool, yeah. Subaru, that's just fandoms in general. It's not exclusive to Sonic. Sonic just chose the social media platform that is the absolute best at giving light to extreme opinions as its base, since a lot of the Sonic community is on Twitter. Because let me tell you, I've been part of others. Or not, I don't even know if I'd say been part, but like I've seen others. Like Pokemon, bro? Holy. All fandoms are the same, it's just the perspective you have. Sonic's the easy one because of the audience that Sonic games attract. Make them easy targets to make fun of. Because the whole point of making fun or teasing fun of somebody is the reaction. Because if you tease someone and they don't give a reaction, then it's just really awkward. That's why indifference is like one of the most powerful things you can have over another person. Toxic. What a word.
powerless against me. If I'm not careful, I'll
Yeah.
fall.
500 millionth time it's been mentioned on the internet that Twitter sucks. It's like, yeah, we know. Well, it's not even that Twitter sucks, it's just that people suck. Because Twitter, I think, conceptually is, like, the best social media platform. Like, really bite-sized pieces of entertainment, makes it really easy to follow people, react, and share different things. My favorite Sonic song is Flame Core the Cavern. It's the second song that plays inside the volcano of Flame Core. It's extremely good. The ceiling says gullible. What? No, it says Sonic Heroes sucks, LMAO. Shout out to whoever gets that. Pretty sure the Chaos Blast is the Shadow 05 line, yeah. Since Shadow doesn't have a voice line for it. That's not exclusive to Twitter, buddy. Yo, what up, Chaos? Well, that's the funny part about Pokemon is that the games aren't important. The only important thing the games do is give more Pokemon to make merch and movies and shows and toys out of. I don't think the algorithm's necessarily designed to reward negativity. It's designed to reward engagement, and negativity, like, drives a lot of engagement. So, like, you can say that it rewards negativity, but it's not that. It's just that it's more of a correlation that negative things tend to give more engagement. Because the algorithm doesn't give a shit about what's actually said. It gives a shit about what people engage with that keep more people on the site staring at ads so they make more money. The current cast is fine. Yo, what's up, Duck? How's it going? Yeah, but having a scapegoat is cool, man. Yeah, there will always be bad things, and if you're looking for it, you're gonna find it. It's just how people are. We aren't perfect, that's for sure. The technological, if I want to be a big and pompous as I sit in a dog shirt playing a Sonic game, is that I think that, like, technology, ever since the invention of the phone, technology has moved too fast for people to adapt. And in my opinion, I don't think anyone truly knows how to mentally handle the situation of social media. And just the process of most of our lives and interactions with other quote-unquote human beings, because, let's be real, probably, like, 40 to 50% of the time you're not even talking to another human being at this point, is done through text.
Yes.
And I don't think our minds understand how to quickly process information delivered that quickly through text. Oh yeah, I stopped using social media other than Discord and YouTube for my job very long time ago. I have a rant video about this, but if you haven't seen it, to reiterate it, is that my girlfriend Haley legitimately thought that I had ADHD when we met. And then I stopped using social media and all of the quote-unquote symptoms of ADHD vanished. I'm not saying ADHD isn't real and that people can't really have it. This isn't a I like pancakes, so I hate waffles situation. I'm just saying that not using social media in any personal capacity is significantly, vastly, insurmountably, insert hyperbolic adjective here, improved my life. So I recommend doing so. You mean has not using Twitter? It ironically makes the world feel a lot more real. I know it's like something we already know, but like kind of have to relearn. Is like, especially not using social media has made me really feel the world much more tangibly, because the little screen in your pocket is basically, at this point, a portal into another dimension. It's kind of crazy.
Omega's done it. Let's move on. Yes.
I don't know about more colorful. I definitely feel a lot more at peace, I guess, to put it into words. I don't know if I could accurately describe the feeling, but that might be the closest. Like, I think probably the biggest thing that I think social media does to people is it naturally encourages your brain to want to always be doing something. Ignorance is bliss. Just because I don't have social media doesn't mean I'm ignorant. And also, that's a logical fallacy, using a cliche to support your argument.
It looks like you need to find this lotus.
Yeah, our brains are literally not programmed to be able to intake that much information that quickly.
You need to be careful with that container. It seems there's a bomb inside.
The 90s look so fun because the best part about the 90s is what was remembered.
It looks like you need to take them down.
There is still a lot of shit going on in the world. In every period of human history, there's always been shit going on in the world. It's kind of funny how both extremes is what sticks in our minds. Like, all the positive stuff sticks in our minds through nostalgia, and all the negative stuff sticks in our minds through, like, just the survival negative reinforcer traits. Mohammed, you said the exact same thing yesterday. And no, I won't, because the point is it's a bonus fact.
You can use your power to grab the attacks of that fallen monster and counterattack.
Favorite bands and stuff? Yeah, and guess what part of the 90s you can still enjoy today? No, I don't keep up with any shows.
This is nowhere near over.
That is true, Nirvana ain't around anymore. Well, Dave Grohl is, and Chris still exists in the world. Hello, Irv. Oh, not much, man. Just playing some Sonic P-06 on a Friday, as one does.
Watch out for things flying out of the tornado.
Yo, let's go, Chaos. Getting the pumps in. Let's go. How am I looking? Oh, you can still kind of see a little something. Dave Grohl, he's in like every band ever. You mean like 3? The Turkey Vultures, Foo Fighters, and Nirvana. Yep. All right, buddy. I don't know how old you are, but I'm tired of interacting with you.
It looks like this Lotus will help me jump based on how long I charge my psychokinesis. I can't grab Vulcan cannon shots, but I can block them with my psychokinesis.
What did you say to me? You're seeing a little chubby muscle? That's not chubby muscle, that's muscle.
Those enemies look like they're guarding that cave. It seems I'll need to defeat them.
He just fried you some eggs? Let's go.
I've got to hurry. Great.
But yeah. That may have been your point, Ivy, but my point is,
That was easy.
you like the good parts of the 90s. They used to call it chubby. Oh, you just mean like, cause it's, I see what you mean.
Just
I thought you were
wait
giving me
for
trouble.
this trigger. Ha! I can use my psychokinesis to grab that robot's bomb and throw them back.
Kurt Cobain is dead. You can't really meet him.
Down each time you touch me. Be careful carrying.
Woo! Huge chub. Is the next level above that chaos Big Chungus? What's up, Rosies? How's it going?
I feel it. Sonic was here.
But you're sick and your legs are destroyed? Sounds like you still got arms to work out. You're turning into Big Chungus? Let's go, dude.
That robot's probably a lookout. If it sees you, things could get.
Well, that's what he means, is he'd like to meet Kurt, you know?
I'll destroy all of you. There's gotta be a switch around here.
Silver's got cool powers and a cool design, but he's kind of poopy character.
Hey, how about going down? Now you can move on, right?
Thank you. If I'm not careful, I'll fall.
Attacks are useless while the shields are in place. Attack when the defenses are down.
I might be able to make a path leading up.
Well, you know, because it's like, it's easy to say, like, oh, was the world better before cell phones? And I'd be like, oh, yeah, man. But, like, no.
Start by getting rid of them. Well, I guess that's done.
Many sweeping changes to the world have had good and bad things happen because of them.
So I guess the lock will open if I put this ball in that hole over there.
Silver's got a good character? But what is Silver's character? That he's determined? Because that's kind of all he is.
Perfect!
He's a determined guy that goes from, it's a good idea to kill this man, to, should I kill this man? To, oh, I definitely shouldn't kill this man.
All right. You need to defeat all the enemies.
What's up, Mayo? I think Silver's character would have intrinsically been so much more interesting if we had a relation to the people of the future. You know how much, like, crazy depth that would have given him? And you know what's so annoying is that his opening cutscene, he talks about the people live without hope. Like, talk about the fucking moral dilemma if he had, like, friends and people he's taking care of in the future, and then he, like, saw, well, I guess it was 100 years in the future, so, like, this wouldn't happen. But, like, having the moral conundrum of deciding what to do, like, that destroying the Iblis Trigger or whatever, changing the past is the right thing to do, even though he would lose his whole, like, identity and family that he found. Like, bruh, would have gone nuts. That would have been so fucking tragic. I have never heard of that before. Is there info on that somewhere?
That was easy.
Well, because the hard thing for me is just, like, obviously fixing the events in the past is the correct choice. Like, there's no moral conundrum there. It's like, the future's fucked. We gotta fix it. Supposedly it is, according to Silver in the first cutscene. Like his opening one, where he zooms, and Blaze is like, Silver, he's appeared again! That's where he says it. You can see it in P-06, since Chaos put it on the title screen.
I can't grab lasers with my psychokinesis. It looks like I can only avoid them.
Oh, interesting. Man, bro, they couldn't even finish the base game, and they were already making a sequel. Or already rumored to have a sequel. Yeah, they were planning a Silver game? Wait, so like Awakening was this rumored planned Silver game? That's wild.
Easy.
Which is funny because what I just described is what they tried to do with Elise, but Elise comes off as a fucking bitch because it's not like Sonic dies, like you can just meet him again. They canceled the third storybook game? Okay, that's like 4 Sonic things I have never heard of before in like the span of 5 minutes. Can we slow down, please? Third planned storybook game? When was this a thing? What's the source on that? No, that's fair. I kind of always figured that like the next 2 games, so I guess it could have been the game after Unleashed. Because obviously, like, I know it's no secret that, like, the next game is being worked on as the current game's being, like, marketed and released and stuff. So there was a poll that there was a plan for another one. Okay. Just like how there was a plan for Sonic 4 Episode 3. Yeah, I guess I haven't watched... Well, kind of when I started becoming a content creator, I don't really watch many Sonic YouTube videos, so... I guess I have outdated knowledge. Nah, you're trolling. You're trolling, Proto. No way. I am also surprised I haven't heard of any of this. Nah, Silver was created specifically for 06. What? Is that why? I was honestly shocked. Like, I'm not one to judge on this, but I was surprised to see, like, I think the Sonic and the Dragon's Path reveal trailer has like 327,000 views or something crazy. For, like, just a reveal trailer with no game. Like, that baffles me. I did hear about that. Yeah, and like Shadow says like fuck you or something. What's up, Jay Hackler?
Wow, this building's crumbling. Let's clean up this trash.
It's always the Sonic fan games? But it's not. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm so confused, because normally for Sonic fan game trailers, ones even that have gameplay, like 100K is still like a ton.
Darn it! I should have realized Eggman's scheme.
Having a great day? Yo, nice, man. What's that video, Proto? Because obviously I'm not able to click on it right now. You can post it in Discord if you want. I just don't engage with other Sonic content because I spend 10 to 12 hours of my day constantly thinking about it. So I'm like, I'm good. The episode 3 thing? Oh yeah, toss that in the Discord. What am I doing? I'm in Silver's Kingdom Valley. I don't know what the fuck that movement was, but it worked. And you can interact with whatever you interact with. It's not, there's no requirement saying you have to interact with at least 3 Sonic fan games. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's... okay, I guess I should say, because I haven't said it, is that, like, it's cool and I'm happy for them. It just is surprising, is all. For a teaser, for what I understand is a teaser with no gameplay footage, to get that much attention.
Perfect.
The storybook soldiers are out. Yo, what's up, Doc? How's it going? I love that I get to say that every time you pop in. What's up, Volt? How's it going, man? And what's up, Doc?
The ground here is unstable with lava. It's
Dr. Bosun. That's someone I haven't seen in a while. Along with Verge. Maybe they'll come around for the Sonic-a-thon. Because for those who weren't here yesterday, I was teasing. Something that's more likely to happen than not is that during May, I'm going to be doing a Sonic-a-thon, where I'm going to play through most of the main series Sonic games in order and shit. Probably with mods, just to make the viewing experience and my playing experience better, but, like, I'm going to truncate it as... Or, like, I'm going to truncate the mod list as simple as possible. Does it mean Shadow? Yeah, I have no problem playing Shadow on stream as long as it's expert mode. Oh yeah, that's kind of a baseline, is I do hope that the fan game is good.
no matter how many of you come, it's a waste of time.
Well, it's like, am I gonna play Sonic Adventure DX without the Dreamcast conversion mod? Like, no. That's a viewer and gameplay experience that I won't be. But like,
I'm coming, Iblis.
oh shit. That is literally the worst thing to happen there. Well, I think the main game sucks ass, so... What was that? There's a quirk of P-06 and just how different states have to be programmed to where if you perform an action on the same frame, you interact with like a dash panel or a jump panel or a spring or something, the character will just go through it. Yeah, surely. My minute and 14 behind average time.
Is that thing? Out of time.
Dude, it's like the real 06. Is this the fake 06? I've never considered P-06 to be a faker before. We have to keep some things from 06 to keep it authentic. You guys are so funny. God forbid a game has glitches, man.
Let's move on. What is that ball of flame? Is that the power of Iblis? I'll have to get closer and use my power directly.
P-06 got glitches, dude? It's just like the original game.
Let's go!
Ignoring the massively improved control and polished gameplay experience.
Now all I have to do is take him down.
Dude, that didn't look right. It's just like 06.
Great!
Good.
No, it's just that statement that's annoying. That because it's 06, it's gonna have glitches, which like that it just doesn't even make sense. Considering that P-06 was built from the ground up.
The Iblis trigger.
Similarly, it'd be like if Briannu Sonic's STH 2006 project would have glitches in it because it's 06. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's a completely different game engine. Well, maybe not a completely different game engine, I guess, because it's still Gen still uses Havoc, but like it'd be really strange. Yeah, that's a good one, Doc. Yes, P-06 was created in Unity.
They'll charge in suddenly, dodge the attack, and counterattack.
Unity, I believe, didn't exist at all when 06 came out. P-06 is from the ground up in a completely new engine. If glitches happen in P-06, it's because of P-06. It has nothing to do with the original game. Wait, really? Unity existed 20 years ago? That's wild. Do you have an example of like a game that was made using it? Even if it's not like popular, I'm just curious. Still setting up Unleashed Recompile? Like, are you having trouble setting it up, or is it still just installing? Because if it's still just installing, I get it, but like, it's been an hour, bruh. You just gotta click a couple buttons. Alrighty, let's run again. Yeah, that's fair. So close to the original? In what way? Because I don't know when the last time you played 06 is, but they're not the same. All right, let's do it.
Let's get going.
First run of the day never counts unless it's good.
I've got to hurry and save Elise.
You did a Bringus Studios. I don't get the reference. I didn't prepare correctly. Gotcha. Yeah, true, Chaos. That's fair.
If I do a homing attack on that robot, I'll be able to reach the other side. The Vulcan cannon shots don't hurt individually, but they'll cut down my rings bit by bit.
Aw, damn. I thought that was the slope jump. Like from the level design and textures? Well, that's because the level design and textures could be directly imported.
That was close.
And also the textures are upscaled.
Jump! Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
P-06 still wouldn't be released if everything had to be remade from scratch. Holy.
Thanks for waiting, Sonic.
Thank you, Tails. You saved me.
Sonic,
But like the stage geometry and objects, these were ported over. But the ability to play through the game at all and not just start a stage and Sonic has no animations and just falls into the void. That all had to be created from scratch.
Yahoo!
Yeah, models, animations, and stuff were ported too. An inside joke with my friends. I guess you typed that and didn't want to hit backspace too many times. Well, all you have to do is provide it with a Sonic Unleashed game folder, the title update, and...
That was incredible.
the DLC? Which the title update is kind of annoying. Thankfully, like, just ripping the game off the 360 is pretty easy, because you just
Elise,
insert a USB and install it into the hard drive, but the title update is kind of cumbersome. Yo, sick! That's really cool. I've not done that before. Thankfully, I don't actually need energy here. We should be good now. This is a risk. Worth it. Yes, that wasn't as big of a risk as I thought it was going to be. It's not that the anti-grav lets you slide, it's just that the sand isn't programmed to... or isn't flagged with the sinking flag. All the anti-grav does is preserve your speed. It would be cool if the anti-grav stopped you, because, you know, that's what it's called.
how was that?
But it's just a slide move. Anyway, chat, we're in White Acropolis. Get your cat gems, cat jam, snow jams out. In addition, exclamation mark jam and jam in the chat. Good night, by par along with us, and let's rave. It's called the anti-grav for the same reason that the Lightspeed Dash is called the Lightspeed Dash, yet you move at a moderately comfortable pace along the rings. You're feeling quite slow today? Hey.
now that's a big snowball.
You may not be putting it in the right save location. Fakino. What I recommend doing with Sonic Unleashed recompiled is in the folder with the executable, you create a text file and name it portable.txt. You don't have to do anything in the text file, just it being there does enough. And then the next time you run the game, all of the files of the game will be put in the same folder as the executable. If you don't do that, I think it just puts it all into your documents folder, which is kind of annoying.
Just leave it to me.
Yeah, Chunk Norris did pass away today.
I think you can stop the searchlights if you hit them with bombs.
But in classic Chuck Norris fashion, he chose when to die. Death did not choose him.
Those are guided missiles. What's more, they explode on impact.
He created the concept of it, true.
Shake them.
I don't know who Chester Bennington is.
We're close to Eggman's place.
Or is he the Linkin Park guy? Rip.
Sweet.
Just made it.
Yeah. P-06 never mentions the anti-grav chip, and Sonic has it by default anyway. So. Yeah, Chuck Norris literally created the concept of the goat.
Watch out! It's gonna blow up.
Another Titan we lost. All right, Chad, let's get the 360. Woo! Though the silver lining is that all of the Chuck Norris memes are gonna come back since they've been gone for too long. Well, they never truly left, but were not popular as they used to be. He did the 360! Thanks, Gail, for keeping the memes alive.
The whole city's on fire. I've got to be careful if it goes underground, because it'll burst forth to try and surprise me. Okay, let's blast through here.
Woo! One frame, let's go. Yep, that's the only thing Marathon Recompiled's gonna fix, the long load times. Surely.
This lamppost. Maybe I can swing off it.
There won't be an FPS boost, or bug fixes, or
It looks like I can jump from there.
game design changes. Those are optional, though. Playing Marathon Recompiled is not playing Sonic 06. Just like how playing Unleashed Recompiled is not playing Sonic Unleashed. The reputations of the game at the time also absolutely include their technical limitations. There'll just be much better ways to play the game. Which, does the difference matter to most people? No. But it makes me sound smart when I say it.
Here comes a billboard.
Well, I actually speedran Lost World for like a month. Doesn't mean I look forward to going back to it, though.
Jump.
You're gonna be waiting a while. I'd exercise patience with that. Not entirely sure what that
That was
means.
incredible.
Much of 06's reputation is because of its technical snags. Marathon Recompiled will contain none of 06's technical snags. I very much know what's going on with the development of Marathon Recompiled because I'm in the channel in which they are developing Marathon Recompiled. So
Whoa! Are you all coming out to say hi? His weak point is the core of the head.
I've been very closely following the project.
This ridge is gonna collapse any minute. Whoa! That's not a nice welcome. Piece of cake. No sweat.
Hey, I was already part of the server and they just created the channel.
Let's head into the volcano.
That's just where they staged it. The physics mod and Legacy of Solaris will be available eventually, but they won't be available when Marathon Recompiled releases, and probably won't for a very long time.
Whoa! The flame died.
Unless Hedge Dev is like, oh yeah, we figured out co-modding.
How'd it last?
But considering Hyper is also...
Knuckles.
there's already a Joe Swanson for P-06 that Murray made for last year's April Fools. Yep. That's gonna be the annoying part. I'll be curious if a mod comes out for Marathon Recompiled that, like... I don't even know if that's possible for, like, a mod without code modding to be able to, like, move the dialogue for town missions and stuff so that there's only one loading screen and shit.
Whoa! Yeah.
I'm not saying it to be like a downer and haha, I know more than you. I'm just saying, like, keep the expectations in check. I'm also preemptively dreading all of the, wow, these boomers are stupid. Sonic 06 actually isn't that bad of a game when they're playing a 20-year later, massively enhanced version of it.
Eggman! I'd better go help. Gotta hurry.
No, they didn't. And even if you don't believe it, like, there's literally proof in the game that they didn't need it because of that one Shadow Town mission where literally the dude just tells you the brief and the mission loads. Like, it's definitely a dev/debug thing that just stayed in the game. What's up, Shinon?
I better hurry.
Oh, really? Yeah. That's why it's hard. I can't remember if I talked about this before.
Speed up.
But that's what makes it somewhat hard to talk about the Sonic series, is that, especially nowadays, there are so many folks, including myself, that have played these games via fan game remakes or extremely modded enhancements, that, like, just saying, I love Sonic Adventure, like, I'm not talking about the original Sonic Adventure, I'm talking about a heavily modded version of Sonic Adventure, but that's what Sonic Adventure is to me. So, like, it'd be weird to be like, oh, he likes Sonic Adventure, I'll give it a try, and then, you know, they play a vanilla version of DX, and it's like, oh, what is this? So it's like,
No sweat.
every version of Sonic the Hedgehog is personalized.
Let's run straight up.
Well, I think the best way to get into Sonic is to not listen to any recommendations and just pick a game that vibes with you and go for it. That's why you want to change the name? Oh, so people don't confuse it as a mod, I guess? Because Project 06, I guess, more implies it's a mod?
To your right.
Do whatever you want. It's your project. Just don't be surprised when people are still calling it P-06. Or when I call it P-06. Yeah, Jahackler. Will it even work on a modern Windows install? True, dude.
Elise, are you all right?
Yes.
Gotta make sure I don't fall in the water. There's a well here.
Even if you're playing Marathon recompiled with no mods, you're still getting faster load times,
Nice.
stable frame rate. Like, that's, like, part of those were critiques against Unleashed back in the day. And you are not having to deal with them. If you want to play the OG Sonic Unleashed on PC, play Xenia. That is the emulated, completely accurate version of Sonic Unleashed.
Let's try going up.
But if we're getting that technical, Unleashed Recompiled is not the OG game, even if it can be simulated to be the OG game. Because the code's not the same.
Leave it to me.
I'm not saying that, like, Knights of Chronos isn't a good name for the game. I'm just saying that it will still be referred to as P-06 even after the fact, is all.
Man, the staircase is damaged. Now I'll have to use
Whoa. Nice. Oh, I didn't hit the checkpoint, of course.
Leave it to me.
You're using the Dolphin emulator to play HD Unleashed? That's pretty whack, dude. What was that? I was staring at your message. That sucks because this run was good. And I just killed it there. That's too bad because I got a 102 yesterday. I was 12 seconds off of record.
Now I'll have to use
But I just made it silly mistakes. Wow, dude. All right, fuck this game. We're playing Mega Mix Mania to finish out the stream. Mega Mix Mania, woo! I agree. Do you not like Mega Mix Mania Chaos? You can look at the footage. I was literally staring at the chat while I was moving with Silver, which I shouldn't have done. It is my fault. That's just the reason. Fuck this game. I find that extremely offensive. Good. It was meant to be. All that hate was directed specifically at you. Me and my wife divorced because of P-06. Alrighty, let's go! Well, I didn't start the time right. Hold on. Well, the thing is that Chaos can call P-06 whatever the fuck he wants because he doesn't need to market the game. It's just his passion project that he works on. It's not like it's a particular goal to, like, market it for a bunch of people to play. So he can call it whatever. I will still probably refer to it as P-06. Or I'll just call it Knights of Kronos P-06 or something. See ya, Jintoki. Wow, leaving the moment we get 2D Sonic. I swear, even playing 2D Sonic's like playing a different game series. Yo, sick. Alright, resetting that. Actually gotta go as well. Oh, okay. No, the best part about it being called Sonic Knights of Kronos is, no shade. Uh-huh. 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 No, the cool part about it being called Knights of Kronos is that the acronym will be SNOC, which is dope. What? That should have worked. Skok? You already said you weren't doing that? Nope. You already said you weren't changing it, so nope. Nope, 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 nope. I abandoned the agenda? You already said no. Like, I don't... It's not one that I'm particularly dying on the hill for. It's silly to me that you're naming something that you're titling it something that doesn't grammatically make sense, but fucking whatever, man. I'll still play it. Nah, Knights of the Old Republic. Oh, dash just a little low. All right, we got one. Like, I still have the mobile ports on my phone. Oh, Mega Mix Mania is so good. If you do ! new vid, that still links to my newest main channel video where I talk about this game for over 20 minutes because it's a fucking banger of a Sonic mod. Oh, did you? I did miss that then. That's my bad. I bet you if I had read you calling it Knights of Kronos, I wouldn't have died and I'd still be playing P-06 right now. And everyone would be happier except for me because I love this game. Hey, there we go. The light dash worked. Oh, well. God, this stage is so hard, man. This one and Misty Maze 2 are the hardest stages in the game. For speedrunning. Bro, I'd love to play Force Unleashed on stream. It's a shame the PC port of Force Unleashed is garbage, but thankfully there's a fix for it. Yeah, there would have been no betrayal, you're correct. So we're planning to delete the Sonic 1 and 2 ports? Well, then download them. They're not gonna, like, get on your phone and delete the app off of it. That'd be wild. I guess maybe one day, considering where, product ownership is going, but... Yeah. Is the gameplay of Force Unleashed 2 good? Because I know, like, the actual story of the game is ass cheeks, but is it a fun game to play? Because, like, dual lightsaber is badass. I mean, I know that's kind of just a blanket statement for anything. Like, if there's a franchise that has a cool weapon, there's nothing cooler than dual-wielding that cool weapon. Keyblades, swords, all that. True. Wait, there's a Wii version of the Forced Unleashed games? Or just two? Yo, what's up, Zen? How's it going, bro? Roxas is so cool. I did that one pretty slowly. I should be. I don't know why I just can't do this level in under a minute. Like. But what up? But what up with you, bro? I really enjoyed Forced Unleashed when I played it. I think it's a very cool game. I'm not even like giga into Star Wars. It's just a fun game. And I guess to compare it to Sonic, if you want to play 06 Silver but badass, play Force Unleashed. Because Starkiller's force powers are essentially the psychokinesis fully realized, and it's awesome. Yeah. Hit the switch. Thank you. All according to plan. Works. I guess it would have been better to fall there. I always get that part confused with this next part here. That I gotta stay on top. So that I can hit the Mario switch. It's me, Mario! Yeah, dude, it's kind of nuts. Yeah, Starkiller. Isn't his name, like, actually John or some shit? I don't even remember. I know there's, like, a good and bad ending to that game. The DLC is actually super sick, too. Because it, like, follows the bad ending. If, I think because, like, Starkiller, like, chooses to kill Vader or something. Like, you get the choice whether or not to kill Vader. And if you do, you get to play through A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back. Like, two of the iconic set pieces, if that were to happen, and you turn Luke to the dark side. It's very cool. Then, obviously, there's no Return of the Jedi, because, well, Luke's on the dark side. Yo, let's go. No damage on that one? I normally always ram into an enemy there. That was huge. Oh yeah, I mean, the original trilogy is just great. Going to 1-1 is absolutely faster. Like, a significant degree quicker. God, the music in this mod is so good. It's pretty reductive, or redundant, I guess, to say it, because every song in this game is fucking good. Every remix, every original track, all the shit's just incredible. Ooh, we on the bottom route, boys. So I hear you like bottom routes. I think there's a bottomless pit somewhere. Are we back in normal man land? We are. Perfect. No. They're all, like, remixes of whatever they were in the original Megamix. But, like, the full soundtrack, like, has the composer names and shit, so I would imagine their original compositions, they might just sound similar, since they're remixing the same tunes. Rip Sonic 2 HD, man. That shit was gonna go nuts.
It's showtime.
If we lived in the good future, Sonic 2 HD is what, like, all of the Origins re-releases would have looked like. OST for Mega Mix Mania is nuts. Let's compare against PB. Ooh. Look at that time save. Can't wait to lose it all in Misty Maze because... Ooh. Revenge of the Sith is alright. I had this conversation, actually, this week as well, is that, like, the last third of Revenge of the Sith is cool, and the opening is cool. When Anakin beheads Count Dooku. In Zoomer terms, it has aura and hype, I think. I am a Zoomer, don't flame me, please. Ugh. Oh, this sucks. This really sucks. No, that is yikes. This is very bad. Come on. Okay, whew, we're back. Oh, I shouldn't have activated that. Oh, well, whatever. Yeah, the indicator is cool. That's sad. Does Megamix change? Like, what does Megamix Mania change from Megamix, or what does Megamix change from Sonic 1? Because Megamix Mania is a reimagining of the Megamix ROM hack, which was a ROM hack for Sonic 1. Okay, actually massive. Got the skip. No. Oh my gosh. Oh, now I hit the spring, naturally. Get me out of here. Stealth was one of the leads on the original Megamix. Yeah, I recommend if you have questions on Megamix, if you're on Twitch, you can do !new vid. If you're on YouTube, click the second link in the description. Send you to my main channel, where I go over all that shit. Scarabs. The scarabs. From like Sonic Mania. Well, it completely changes the levels that are in the game and changes and gives the characters a bunch of abilities. Still is a great vid. I'm glad you liked it, man. It was honestly one of, for some reason, the most unlikely videos are just the ones that, like, give me a lot of trouble with production, and Megamix Mania was one of them. But I'm glad it came out. Well, they can help spread her ashes. Oh, well.
It's showtime.
Yo, why did that happen? What was the trouble? Just like collecting footage and the video editing software was giving me problems. It was lagging a lot and trying to figure out what I wanted to say and like probably the toughest part of making videos for me is like I have a variable audio recording setup because it's this. Like, I also use this setup to record videos, and it's not the same every time. So sometimes when I have to re-record lines, or if I add in new lines, it sounds different than the rest of the audio lines in the video. And I have to make the choice of whether or not I want to redo the line, even though it's going to sound different, or try to make the original line work. And it's very frustrating because, like, obviously I would just want to redo everything. Like, I would want to redo the line always, but because it sounds different, then it, like, doesn't make the video feel cohesive. So, like, it's very annoying. I don't know if any of that made sense, but in short, first world problems. And that's a issue I've been facing with video creation literally since I made my first scripted video. That is true. The last time I saw my grandma, she died, so I'd say there's truth to that statement. Challenge videos are a great place to start. Any storytelling type video is a great place to start. Because you literally just describe what is happening on screen. Or like, talk about my 5 favorite things about X video game. Because then you just talk about the same shit. Getting started making YouTube videos is not an intention, at least from my experience, being a person who has not made one YouTube video and went viral all of a sudden, is like, your first 100 YouTube videos are a learning experience. Well, there you go. Sounds like you got inspiration then. Well, considering I have multiple viral videos, one video doesn't make you viral. Maybe it works for some people. See, that's the big trouble, is that looking at the extreme cases is not a good indicator for how things actually play out, because they are literally the outliers. So... Yo, sick. Edit and cut down footage. You can learn that, no joke, in an afternoon. Like in DaVinci Studio, or DaVinci Resolve, which is a free editing software, you take the clip, you put it into the timeline, you move the playhead to where you want to cut the video, and you press Control B, and that's it. Rank every finger. No, we already had the rank every week. That ran its course, Proto. I'm sorry. Yeah, being able to consistently output great content is great. DaVinci Resolve has a Linux build. And it's free. Like, there's obviously a paid version and shit, but like if you just want to voice over gameplay footage. Oh. I got the soft lock again. I wonder why that happens. Rank every toenail? Oh, now that's a diverse video that now that's content right there. I wonder what's this way. Since this run is dead, I might as well explore a bit. Is that another speed shoes and shit? How do you even get up there? Pics of actually good bread? Dude, that is nuts. I can't believe how consistent the through line of bread discussion has been in the last month of content. It's kind of dope. The most underrated body part. You won't believe what number 1 is. Came for the Sonic, stayed for the bread. Oh, it's just a 1-up. What is number 1? It'll shock you. Rank every weird Sonic fan interaction. That one's already number 1. Every Sonic fan interaction is weird. Yeah, I really just want to get a PB in this fucking game. Ibuprofen? True, dude. It'll cure Alzheimer's, trust. Just take ibuprofen. Sonic fandom does have its weird fans. We'd rather not talk about it. You brought it up. What do you mean? You brought it up.
It's showtime.
I've seen people be able to replace the sprite. You probably have to change the actual, like, file in the... Like, you probably just have to overwrite Sonic's player sprite file. Rather than just, like, enabling it. Because it's probably trying to load both or something. Oh, it's an alt account? Oh... So, can I be educated on some internet stuff? Like, do people have alt accounts just to, like, follow different things? So, like, this is my Sonic account, and this is my other account. So coded. I mainly ask because, like, I have seen people in my Discord server, like, have in their bio that this is an alt account. And it's like, well, why are you on your alt account? And why are you announcing that it's an alt account? Like, what's the reason? Like, join on your main account, you coward. No, I understand, like, the general purpose of having more than one account. That's the main account for the role play. Yeah, we don't want them knowing about the LARPing. Yo, Beats, next time I play RE4 on stream, would you join the chat? I've been missing out on some Goku chat shenanigans. The main account for the bread discussion. True. I was sad you didn't join for the last one. Yo, should we have it as a sub goal for the Sonic-a-thon that Goku chat comes in?
It's showtime.
You're joining my Discord server to goon? What? Yeah, are you feeling any better today? Dude, you had like a week where you weren't sick. That's brutal. And then immediately get sick again. You're good now? Hey, that's good. Very happy to hear that. So yeah, anyway, yeah, health, whatever. When are you making the next mod for me? No, it wasn't. Never mind. The main account pays the rent. No, I'm just poking fun in general. Dude, Murray is, he's vanished, bro. He's in the Shadow Realm. He posted a cute little, like, teaser for what I assume is his next P-06 stage, though. But yeah, for the Sonic-a-thon that'll be happening, I'll make sure probably 2 weeks before, so probably 3 weeks from now, I'll post the sub-goal form in the Discord. He knew too much. Yeah, we kind of had a bit of a full cycle of people who come to the streams. It's like we lost Verge. We lost, I think, well, Young Stuffy wasn't particularly a regular. He was a regular for a minute. We lost Super Crim. Barely see Super Crim. God forbid people have other interests. So annoying. Lethal Highway in P-06? I bet Beats could probably make that in an afternoon. They were fake breaders? True. We have the breaders and the non-breaders. I don't know about that, Malik. You hope you become a regular? Well, it's up to you to decide. Hey, no worries, man. Enjoy the stream however you want. You want to interact? I'm sitting here. If you don't want to interact, I'm still sitting here. I only disagree because I'm Central Time. There is absolutely no bias. Like, I'm sorry that it's CST, which stands for the Canon Time Zone. Came for the bread, stayed for the Stelmo. True, dude. Oh, actually, Metal Sonic just saved me there. Your apologies not accepted? What? CST being canon? Dude, we're so important that Disney Channel had to put 8/7 Central whenever it promoted shows. Like, it's just, we're that important. No other time zone. Just 8/7 Central. Because the time zone's just that goated, man. We got special treatment. No one's going 8 p.m., 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Who the fuck's saying that? No one. This one. Oh my goodness. Well, what a good session of yapping, folks. I've been Stelma98. I really hope you enjoyed. I play Sonic Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. CST. If you don't know when that is in your time zone, I recommend scrolling below on the Twitch stream. That sends you to an automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. And if you're on the YouTube, click the third link in the description. Sends you to that same automatically time zone adjusted stream schedule. I already did the work for you, so you don't have to. I got content on my YouTube channels every single day. If you're on the YouTube, you're watching this on my second channel. Got daily content there. And then I got actually daily content right now on the main channel as well. Got some new videos in the pipeline. Hopefully you'll be seeing them next week. But until Monday, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I will see you for some more Sonic the Hedgehog. Peace out.